Hey guys, it's Rich and Victoria, and today we're at Lazy Days in Denver looking at Class A's of all things.
Class A's? How'd you get me to do this?
I don't know, but why don't you join us? We're going to take a look at a couple different Class A's and talk about the pros and cons of if a Class A is really for us. I'm sitting in the cockpit of a Tiffin Class A motorhome, gas-powered, not a diesel. So we've spent the last month or so touring a lot of different fifth wheel considerations. I think one of our biggest concerns is having an F350 dually that we're going to need to pull that big of a fifth wheel, having that as our daily driver.
Yeah, I think that would be a concern. I think it's more of a concern for you because you're going to be driving it more than I am. And I think in my mind, the only concern I see is if you try to get into tight spaces like downtowns, things like that. But I mean, it's a big vehicle to drive around. It's like, hey, we got to go to the store, and you're taking this big, huge, and parking all the way out in the the end of the parking lot because you take up 4 spaces. Yeah, that's a concern.
Yeah, and I have my own perspective on the Class A with a tow vehicle behind it because I had the opportunity to full-time back in 2005 to 2007, which, God, seems like so long ago. It was before Victoria, but we don't like to talk about that.
Nothing happened before Victoria.
Exactly. But in that adventure, I had a 2001 Safari Sahara, which I pulled a Suzuki XL7 SUV behind and had the opportunity to tour the country. Anyway, just having that experience and then combining it with the thought of driving the 350 dually made me decide, hey, let's at least take a look at a Class A and weigh the options, the pros and the cons compared to our living style now today, and if it indeed works for us. So one of the things I love about the Class A is this right here, this big expansive window.
That's a big window.
Yeah, it's a huge window when you're driving the rig. And also your cockpit. You have your whole setup here. You've got your leveling right here. You literally can pull into the campground and set up right here from your command center. Really, really wonderful setup.
And look at the windows there.
Yeah, big, huge windows.
I mean, windows all the way around.
Now, what's different about this rig is it's got, because this is a gas unit, it has the gas engine up here in the front, so it's got a pretty big, expansive dashboard there.
But if we decided on a Class A, we'd get a diesel pusher, right?
Exactly. You've got your co-pilot command
Is this
center.
like my little desk?
Yeah, you get a desk.
I hope it locks because that could be a problem. I'm sure it locks somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a 110 outlet down here.
Yeah, so there's
110
power down here.
If you had a pet, which we do not anymore, look at the pet window.
Oh
my God, it has a pet window.
It's got a pet window. So one of the things I really like about this unit is this mid-entry door behind the passenger or your co-pilot versus being right next to your passenger or co-pilot.
I'm your co-pilot?
Yeah, that's really wonderful. So the rig that I had, the door, you walked right into the passenger. So this mid-entry is very nice.
So isn't the door behind the entrance? So you have, like, you'd have the entrance here and then, I mean, the seat would be, the entrance would be in front of the seat. So
right.
So you sit back a little further, not level with the driver, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yep.
Ooh, that would be weird.
So this is a 3-slide rig. The 2 slides that are here in the living area are great because they extend almost the entire length of the rig, and then you'll see back in the bedroom where the 3rd slide is. So if you look at the space that's created in this rig, this is pretty roomy.
Yeah, I really, really like, we have this nice long couch and TV and fireplace.
And a fireplace.
And you know, there is wood, it's brown, but I could even live with this. I definitely could. I would prefer white or gray, but and there's storage up there above the TV.
And then you've got kind of a nice dining area here. Now, one of the things I think that's pretty nice about this unit is because you need an office for your 3 monitors, this could come out and you could actually put your office in there. And there's almost enough room here that you could have like a little bistro table.
Or you could even have a long coffee table and use the couch as where you eat, or some sort of table like that.
Yeah, some sort of system like that.
Or even a table that has multiple levels on it, and yeah, that could be my office. But then the question, oh no, then you could work
from over here on this side. Yeah, so this is actually, this is very roomy.
This could be doable.
Yeah, it feels very roomy. Now, one of the things here, we move into the kitchen. Now, for shooting cooking videos,
sad right now.
Yeah, for shooting cooking videos, this is not an ideal setup. But I will say it's laid out fairly well.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's it's not huge. We don't have anywhere near the counter space we would in a fifth wheel. But you could get something that maybe you keep in storage. I don't know, keep it in storage or in the bedroom or something that's almost like an island here.
Right.
That could extend this, and you could do cooking videos. So it's sparse for the kitchen of my dreams, but it could possibly work.
But it could work. It's a very utilitarian kitchen.
Yeah, oh, that's a good word for it.
You do have a residential fridge back here in the corner.
I like that.
So we do like that. And then here,
and you have a nice wall for artwork right here. That looks control panel.
Yeah. As we walk into the bathroom, look at this. It goes into the bedroom. So there's multiple entry points in the bathroom. Now
well, I'm going to stop and show the shower right now, which is pretty basic shower. Looks like it's tall enough. This is a great storage area. Look at that.
The question is, can you get a washer and a dryer in here? It is. The doors are vented, which leads me to believe it's a washer and dryer compatible.
Does that mean we don't have a washer and dryer? Is that deal breaker?
Well,
right there?
I don't see.
I'm not seeing anything either.
There is a drain back there, so this may be.
Oh, and this wouldn't be a bad place for the washer and dryer in the bathroom.
Nice
storage
sink.
here. We've got more storage there. Medicine cabinet. And then you walk through into the bedroom. This is kind of like almost like a little dressing area.
Yep, and then you have your closets here on this side.
All mirrored, which is a little weird, but oh, okay. That has a the rack on both sides. So your little entertainment center here in the bedroom.
This
that's
looks like
king, I think.
Yeah, that's probably a king size bed, and this is that third slide out. So the other two run the length of the rig, and then this is the third slide out.
Oh, we have a ceiling fan.
And you have
that's
a small
nice.
ceiling fan, and then you walk back into.
The kitchen. Ooh, that looks promising. Is that a? Oh yeah. Oh, I like that.
That's your pull-out pantry.
Yep. I don't know if there's enough space, but I do like that. Well, we have seen a Class A. We have considered a Class A, which I felt like we had to do. We've been like hellbent on the fifth wheel, and I think we were right because we know how we live and how we want to live on the road. But it had been gnawing at us. It's like we should go look at a Class A. You never know; it may work out, and you won't have to drive around a 350 dually as your daily driver. This is a great rig. I really like the way it's laid out. It's very smart. I do think it has too many deficiencies for us, especially in the kitchen. Because, I mean, it's not just a cooking channel. We cook every single day, 3 meals a day. Right. I mean, we're always in the kitchen cooking. And so that's why we need a big kitchen. I think if you stepped up into the $500,000 to $750,000 range in a Class A, we might find one that would have the amenities that we need to make it feel like home. But this does have a homey feel to it. I will say that. I think this would be great for somebody who lives a little bit different lifestyle than we do, who doesn't work
or doesn't live full time.
Or full time. Right. Even full time, I could see this working if you're not working all the time, I guess. Whatever your situation may be.
Well, you want my take on it?
Sure.
I feel a lot better about driving an F-350 dually as my daily driver.
Well, good, because you were worried about that.
Just because of our lifestyle right now. It's just this is very nice, but it's not conducive to the way we're living at this point in our lives. So we need office space. We need a kitchen that has the ability to film our cooking videos and things like that. So
I agree completely. And there's no washer and dryer, but it looks like we could put one in. But that is still, everything just feels tighter. And this is not as big as a fifth wheel. It's never going to be, because you have to accommodate. Now, if you didn't have all that driving stuff up there and you had all that area, but then you'd have a fifth wheel and not a Class A.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm glad we came to look at it. If I don't even think I need to go look at the more expensive ones because they're too expensive anyways, but it would be interesting to see how much
so we don't know the retail price on this rig, but the one thing we do know is the cost of the rig alone is typically more than the fifth wheel and the truck, and we would have the added cost of having a tow vehicle and all the equipment that goes along with the tow vehicle,
and then the maintenance and
of two motors basically. So really, from a cost perspective for us, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense either.
No, and maybe later on in our full-timing journey, if things change and we don't work as much as we work, we might, this might be something we look at down the road.
For sure.
But for right now, I don't think it would work. But I know for a lot of people, this is an amazing rig. And I just noticed there is a television above the driving area. Why is there a TV there?
So there's a TV above the driving area.
There's a TV here.
And then there's also a TV there.
I'm very confused right now. And then there's a TV in the bedroom
as well. So
this is an entertainment Class A.
So if you're a tailgater, if you're the kind of person that shows up to the football game every Sunday and you're entertaining a bunch of people, this is a great rig. This is a great rig. It's the rig for you. I think I saw. We're not going to do a tour of the outside, but I think I saw a space for a TV in the.
Oh, this is the TV Class
this
A.
is the TV coach for sure. So, well, thanks for taking this journey with us. I think we've probably decided that
a Class A is not for us.
That a Class A is probably not for us, but a Class A may be for you.
Hopefully we've given you some ideas of how to make this decision, basing it on how you live your life or how you think you're going to live your life on the road. Because in this journey, to me, that feels like that's what your deciding factor should be. Not, oh my God, this is beautiful, or look at that amenity or this amenity. You've got to really take some time and even if it means sitting in here and going, okay, this is what my day is going to look like. This is how I'm going to live. And I think we've done that a lot with the fifth wheels. And now we've done it with the Class A. And now all we have to do is make a decision on which fifth wheel we want. We're so close.
Thanks a lot for joining us. Be sure and like this video, subscribe to our channel. It helps us immensely. And be sure hit that notification bell because
we're making a decision
We're making a decision in the next week or two because we need to get this thing ordered. So you'll definitely want to be notified of that. And until next time, happy exploring.